Guys, I am late and I am sorry. I hate posting this video on Wednesdays because I like to get this information out to you before New Comic Book Day because I am talking about the books that I am most anticipated, most excited about that are dropping today on New Comic Book Day. But my kids were home from school yesterday and I did not have enough time to record and edit a video plus do my job. My job was super busy, so I apologize. It's dropping on New Comic Book Day. That's alright. This video is still going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to get you so pumped and so excited for the books that are dropping today on New Comic Book Day. But guys, make sure you guys are sticking around to the end of the video to find out if you won last week's giveaway, but also how to enter this week's giveaway. Alright guys, let's dive into today's video. What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Wednesday pull list, which is your hype video for New Comic Book Day, which is today, which is November 8th of 2023. I want to first apologize if my voice sounds a little weird. I have the con crud. This past weekend, I was at BlizzCon in Anaheim, California with thousands and thousands of other people learning about all the updates that are coming to all my favorite Blizzard games, and yeah, I came down with a cold. So if I sound a little weird, that is why. But guys, I had such an amazing time. I'll show off a little bit of the swag that I picked up this weekend and also some photos if you stick around to the end of the video. But guys, that's the end of the video. Let's talk about the video that's happening right now. Guys, this is the Wednesday pull list. This is the video where I get you pumped and I get you excited about the brand new amazing comic books that are dropping today on New Comic Book Day, and I tell you all the stories that I'm most excited to read because I read all the previous issues to the books that are coming out today, so that way I'm all up to date and I can tell you the best books to pick up this week. And there's also so much more I cover in this video, but I'm already talking too much. I'm rambling. So let's go ahead and get this video started with checking out my pull list. Alright guys, as you guys can see, this list is actually pretty small, especially compared to next week. I already checked out next week's. Next week I have 28 books on my pull list, almost at 30. I don't know how I'm going to read all those books, but guys, there are 14 on this week's list, but you can't see what those are, so let me go and throw it up on screen right now. So guys, of the 14 books, there are 2 new number ones, there are 6 DC comics, 3 Marvel comics, and 5 independents. And guys, I read all the previous issues to the non-number 1 titles, so every single book that you saw on screen could make the top 3 must-have pickups for this week. So guys, there are no books on the chopping block this week because every story that I read was really enjoyable. So we're gonna go ahead and skip that section and we're gonna go ahead and dive into my favorite covers of this week with my cover lover picks. Alright guys, there are 9 total covers that I really like that are coming out today on New Comic Book Day, and sadly some of them are already sold out at mycomicshop.com, so I'm gonna have to do some digging to hopefully score myself a copy of a couple of these covers. But let's go ahead and dive right in and check these out. The first one up is X-Force issue number 46. This is the 1:25 ratio variant done by Jeff DeCall. I can't believe this one's already sold out. I'm so bummed. This cover is so amazing, and if you guys can score this for a good price, definitely do that because this cover is amazing. And guys, the next one up is Birds of Prey issue number 3. This is the cover D, which is the 1:25 ratio variant done by Otto Schmidt. Another great Otto Schmidt cover on a Birds of Prey featuring our girl, Black Canary. This is gorgeous. I love it. Again, already sold out. I'm so bummed. I keep missing these amazing Black Canary covers. But guys, there's another one for Birds of Prey issue number 3. This is the cover B, done by Chris Bachalo. This cover I already pre-ordered during my previews because I knew it was going to be good because Chris Bachalo is so amazing in my opinion. And this one featuring Cassandra Cain is just, it's so good. Guys, next up, we have Fire and Ice, Welcome to Smallville, issue number 3, the 1:25 ratio variant done by Joel Jones. They do have this at mycomicshop.com. I was hoping it was going to be $9.99, but they have it for 15 bucks. So I put it in my cart, and by the end of the day, I will make the decision if I'm going to buy it or not. But guys, I'm a big Joel Jones fan, and this is just, it's so good. All these Fire and Ice 1:25 ratios have been so good. There's also a cover B, which is the Sozomaika, which is also really good, but I like this one a little bit more. But guys, next up, What If Dark Tomb of Dracula, issue number 1. This is the 1:100 ratio variant done by Archer. Just look at it. It's so good. I love these 1 in 100 ratio variants done by Archer. So many of them are so good. And this one just continues that trend of being amazing. But guys, next up is X-Men Red, issue number 17. This is the X-Men 60th anniversary variant done by Daiguan. Daiguan, if you checked out his career and you go back and check out some of his older books, some of his covers aren't as great, but over like the last year, his covers have been amazing. His skill has just grown and grown, and this cover right here is so good. I just wish, personally, this was in color, because this artwork is so good, but sometimes when his artwork is covered, it really, really pops. But I am becoming a gigantic Daiguan fan. He is so good. This cover is amazing. I'm not collecting X-Men, but I did put this book in my cart as well this morning because I love this cover. But guys, there's 3 more covers. Next up is Poison Ivy, issue number 16. This is the cover B variant done by David Nakayama. And yes, there is a 1 in 50 virgin variant of this cover, which might be a foil. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. I'll double check, and if it is a foil, I will put it right here. And if it's not, I'll let you guys know also right here. But guys, this cover is just so good, featuring Poison Ivy on a little mushroom. She's leaning back. Everything looks really good. Everything looks really good. But guys, also the cover C for Poison Ivy issue number 16 is also really good. This is an Otto Schmidt book. It is gorgeous. It is just gorgeous. I love it. This book I did pre-order as well because I knew it was going to be good. It's Otto Schmidt. But guys, the next cover is also really, really good. And it is my last cover lover pick of the week. It is for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 145. This is the 1 in 50 ratio variant done by Kevin Eastman. This is a black and white variant of the cover B. And I just really like this. The color version doesn't really look as good in my opinion. I'm not reading this anymore, so I have no idea why there's this gigantic shark and Donatello is like going down to punch it. But the black and white version is really, really good. But guys, those are my 9 cover lover picks for this week. Guys, let me know if there's a cover that I missed that you really like, or if there's a cover that I have on this list that you did not know about that now you really, really want. All right, guys, those are the cover lover picks. Let's go ahead and go over to the next section, which is my new number 1s that you guys just have to be excited about. Before we move over to that new number 1, I just want to remind you guys, do me a favor and smash that like button. It really, really helps the algorithm and get this video out to more people. But guys, if you guys are not subscribed to this channel and you like comic book content, what are you doing? Get yourself subscribed. All right, guys, that's it for me. Let's go ahead and check out what that new number 1 is. Alright guys, there were 2 new number 1s on my pull list this week, and of the 2, I didn't go with the Marvel book, which is Punisher issue number 1 with a new Punisher, which is really exciting. I hope that's going to be really good, but I went with the independent because I love the artist on this book, who's actually also the writer, and this is U.S.A. in the Belly of the Beast issue number 1. Now this is coming from writer-artist Michael Delanis. Now if you did not read Wind from James Tynion IV and art by Michael Delanis, you guys are completely missing out. His artwork is outstanding. It's incredible. It really is so freaking good. And I love the fact that he's going to be the writer on this book. So he's the full creative force bringing this book to us. Now, I don't know if his writing is any good, but check out the concept for this book, or the synopsis, I should say. Trapped inside her mountain by pollution-spewing factories, the guardian spirit, U.S.A, only has industrial waste to eat, leading her to a bitter existence of paranoia and destruction. But when 2 siblings from a nearby village help her escape, they'll quickly learn that the way to calming U.S.A.'s heart is through a well-nourished stomach. Well, that's just a great way to calm anyone, honestly. But I guess that's also a great way to calm a guardian spirit. But guys, let's go ahead and continue. GLAAD Award-winning and Eisner Award-nominated cartoonist Michael Delanis from Wind and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I need to find out what books he did for TMNT because his artwork is incredible. I'd love to see how he did the Turtles. But guys, he crafts a charmingly macabre eco-fable about nature, greed, the dangers of retribution, and good food shared amongst friends. Guys, this is gonna be incredible. This is gonna be so good. It's gonna be such a fun book. I'm really, really excited. And there are some great variant covers for this book. There is the cover B done by Jorge Corona. There is the cover D, which is the 1 in 25 by Carl Kerschel, I wanna say. There's the cover E by Delanis himself, which is an unlockable variant, which features like kind of a darker version of U.S.A from eating all that disgusting waste. And there's also the cover F, which is the final order cut off reveal variant done by Scotty Young. But guys, that is Zawe in the belly of the beast. I hope I got you really excited for this title, and I hope you're going to give this book a chance because it sounds really, really good. All right, guys, I'm skipping the almost top 5 because I have very little time today to actually edit this video because work has been super duper busy. So I'm just going to cut this video down a little bit by skipping the almost top 5. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into the top 3 books I think you guys have to be picking up because these stories are the most badass. Alright guys, the book that's in the number 3 spot of the top 3 books that I think you guys have to be picking up is an independent, and I'm sure some of you guys can guess what it is, and if you can't, well, I'm going to tell you right now. Guys, it is Transformers issue number 2. Now this is coming from writer-artist Daniel Warren Johnson. Me saying Transformers and then Daniel Warren Johnson should be enough for you to run down to your local LCS or go online really quickly and order this book because Daniel Warren Johnson is just one of the best creators. And after reading issue number 1, I just got reminded how amazing of a creator he is. And what I really enjoyed about issue number 1 is that Daniel Warren Johnson first introduced us to the humans that we're going to be following in this book, which were 2 kids, and one kid has it really, really hard. You started to, feel for this character and what he was going through and why he was trying to get away from his family life. Totally understood it, and it was really cool. But then he introduced us to the Transformers, and they were a hot mess. And I'm not sure why the Decepticons and the Autobots were on the same ship, but none of them were alive. But then the ship came alive and started bringing them all back up one by one. And it was really cool, and I'm really excited to see where this story is going to go. There was a tragic moment in issue number 1, which was really good. I'm not going to tell you, but one of our favorite Autobots got shot in the face. What? So cool, guys. Check out issue number 1 if you haven't already. Pick up issue number 2. There are some cool variants for it. I don't really love any of them, strangely enough. I really like cover A. The cover C, which is the 1/10, is also pretty good. But other than that, I don't really love them all that much. But guys, if there's a cover that you really like, guys, let me know down in the comments below. All right, guys, that is my number 3. Let's go ahead and find out what my number 2 is. The number 2 book is a DC book, and oh my god, I read issue number 2 and it was fantastic. This book is off to a hot start. It is so good. If you're not reading it, you definitely have to. Guys, this is Blue Beetle, issue number 3. Drops this week. I read issue number 2 on the plane back from California, and it was so good. Now, this is coming from writer Josh Trulio? I'm probably totally butchering that. I'm sorry, Josh. But guys, this also has art from Adrian Gutierrez, and the artwork is phenomenal. It is so good. But the story by Josh Trulio is amazing. It is so good. This story is off to a blistering pace, and it is so good. There are new Beetles to the Blue Beetle universe that I had not been introduced to before. I guess they were in the previous run of the book, and they are super cool, and they are really interesting characters. Ted Kord is the mentor to Jaime Reyes, and he was shot in issue number 1, and I thought he was dead, but he wasn't, and it is so good. We met Ted Kord's sister at the end of issue number 2, which Jaime Reyes was pissed at, because where was she when he got shot? We don't know. But there's so many crazy things happening in this book. There's this really awesome new villain. She's kind of in a red scarab outfit, but I guess she's not part of the Reach, which is where the Beetles came from. It is so good. And the whole Reach civilization, I believe, is down on Earth, and the red guy came down and attacked them and really injured their king. There is so much going on. It is so good. Josh is doing an amazing job of keeping you engaged in all these different characters. I'm just pumped, man. This book is so good. I'm so glad I picked it up. I was a little hesitant to do it when I did put it on previews, but the covers were so good, and I'm all in, man. This book is amazing. Art, story, bangers. Pick it up. All right, guys, that is the number 2 book. Let's go ahead and find out my number 1 book that I think you guys just have to be picking up this week because the story is the best. All right, guys, I read issues number 2 and 3 for this book on the plane, and they got better and better with each issue. This is, I believe, a 6-issue miniseries. Yes, I can see it on the cover that I'm looking at right now. It's only a 6-issue miniseries. I wish it was going to be longer because this story is so good. It's an independent. Guys, it is The Madness. Issue number 4 comes out this week. Now, this is coming from writer J. Michael Straczynski. I want to say that's how it's pronounced. I'm probably totally butchering it. And has art by U.S.A. Again, I am totally guessing that's how you pronounce that guy's name. Maybe it's ACO, maybe it's Akio. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to move on because that's not important about this book. What you need to know about this book, it is fast-paced. It is full of like really intense emotions, great story, great character development, great dialogue. You really feel for the main character in this book. It is incredible. But you guys probably need a little bit more information. So the main character is like a super, not a villain, but she's a thief. She's a super thief. That's what she is. In issue number 1, we find out, we get a little bit of her backstory. She's a super thief, and you know, she's like, you know, has done heists all of her life, but she wants to get out of the thieving game. She met this man she absolutely loved. He has 2 kids from her previous wife, but she loves them as well. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna do one last heist. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna do this heist. She does the heist, but she robs from the wrong people. And those people come back and something tragic happens. I'm sure you can guess what it is. I'm not gonna blatantly say it. And she goes mad. She's like, the madness takes over and she wants the revenge on anyone who was like, you know, had a part in, you know, making the tragic thing that happened to her. And issue number, I'm not sure if it's 2 or 3, but we get a great backstory to how she has her powers or where her powers came from. That was absolutely excellent. Totally did not see that one coming. It was so good. And then we get an issue where she was like hunting down like some of the people who were, you know, involved in bringing her down, and it was so good. This one character thinks that like he has nothing to worry about, but I'm pretty sure he has lots to worry about. Guys, this book was so good. I don't think I've read too much by J. Michael Straczynski, but I want to go check out more from him because this book is so good. And the art by U.S.A. Again, I'm not sure if I've seen too much from him before, but I want more now because it is so good. There are some really cool variant covers for this. I really like the cover B by Goose and Lu. Why am I even trying to pronounce these names? I'll just show you guys the covers. The cover C is okay. The 1 of 15 is just a black and white of the cover B, but just get the cover A's. I mean, this book it's a must-have pickup, guys. This really is a must-have pickup. Support these independents. AWA Studios is a great publisher. They're really good, and yeah. That is my list this week. 1, 2, and 3. No almost top 3, but we had some great cover lover picks, a great new number 1. Also check out the Punisher issue number 1. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. I'm really excited to see who this new Punisher is going to be. And yeah, that's going to be it. So let's go ahead and wrap this video up and find out who won last week's giveaway. We are at the end of the video, and yes, we're going to draw that winner in just a minute, but first I want to thank each and every one of you that are still watching this video right now. You guys are the true supporters of this channel, and you guys are legends. Thank you guys so much. Now guys, look down real quick. If you have not hit that like button just yet, do me a favor and smash that like button. Now, I'm going to say one more time, if you guys enjoyed that video, and you guys enjoy comic content, and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Get yourself subscribed, hit that bell for notifications, and smash that like button. All right, guys, that is last week's video. That's what we need to draw the winner for this. So let's go ahead and cut up close and find out who won last week's giveaway. Alright guys, this is the video from last week, and you guys know how we do this. We go ahead and copy and paste the URL. We're using a new site. We're going to go ahead and filter duplicates because then you guys can't cheat. You guys can't do it twice. Include replies, sure. We're going to go ahead and do the hashtag I love comic books. Alright guys, let's go ahead and find out who won last week's giveaway. And there we go. Oh, we got a spinning wheel, and it is Hook Song! Congratulations! He had the comment of rock on I love comic books. I absolutely love it. There was a total of 55 of you guys who left comments. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, congratulations, Hook Song. Congratulations, Hook Song, on winning last week's giveaway. Now, what I need you to do is go over to Instagram and slide into our DMs and give us your address. And I will get 3 books shipped out to you in the next 2 to 3 weeks. It takes me a little bit to get the books ordered from my comic shop, shipped to me, and then I can get them shipped out to you. But Hook, congratulations. Now, if you want to know how to enter this week's giveaway, all you need to do are these 4 things. It's simple, it's easy. First thing, you guys need to live in the United States of America. Number 2, you guys need to be subscribed to the channel. Number 3, you guys need to leave a comment with the hashtag I love comic books. And also, the last thing, like the video. Guys, that is it. That is all you need to do. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll be back on Thursday or Friday with our final order cutoff, speculation, and recommendations video. Have yourself a great rest of the week and enjoy your new comic book day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.